You're live. We're live.
Are we? We're live.
Good evening, everyone. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Mel. Hi, David. Hi, Bruce. Yeah, here.
Oh, yeah, got it.
It's on the right side. It's saying.
Oh, well, good. We've got our huge audience, live audience as well. Not only are we on YouTube, we've got a huge audience here of one.
We got Paolo. This is a huge fan, a big friend now. He arranged all the place where we are now to doing the live stream.
Where are we?
Café El Viejo Café in Antigua.
Yep.
It's a big friend of Paolo that make the honors of having us here to have great internet to be able to do the live stream.
That's right. We've eaten here, and this is not us going commercial.
No, it's
this
really
good. This is not a plug
food.
or anything, but come here whenever you're in Antigua. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble.
It's the only place that have decent bread in Antigua.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's the place you want to get bread. Yes.
Because in Rio Dolce, we try to schedule to talk to you because a lot of you have asked us to do live stream. But actually, the internet, the Wi-Fi there sucks. So there was no point of trying to do it because the connection will fail. And now we're finally here to talk to you.
I'm still surprised there's more than 3 viewers. So good on you, people. I was reminiscing the other day with one of the first 10 supporters. And he said, hey, Plukky, you remember when there was only 10 of us? And I was going, I'm very surprised there was always more than 3. So good on you, people. I'm still surprised.
I'm just going to do this. Someone asked me to do this. I don't know what to do. Look, guys, please have patience with us. This is the first time we're doing it. So we are rookies. We don't know what to do yet. Because we had the new page, the other page, live stream page, but didn't go live. I didn't know why. So we opened this page now to go live to see you.
I hope everyone knows about that. Well, they'll work it out, hopefully. Where are we? We got Finland, Norway.
Oh, so
cool. Why is that doing that? It's all going blank.
Yeah, but it's updating with the...
Oh, okay. Virginia. Alaska.
So
Sunny Coast. Yay. Canada. Hi from New Zealand. G'day, New Zealanders. I love New Zealanders. All right, you can go
you can see everything.
Okay.
It's so cool.
Okay, for starters, we should thank all of our supporters, particularly our patron supporters, because if we didn't have them, well, we certainly wouldn't be here.
Yeah, we'd be alive to do all these awesome things.
We probably wouldn't even be in Tampa.
Yeah,
we wouldn't even got to Tampa. So good on you, people.
Thank you,
don't really know how to thank you. I keep on making these crummy videos and you seem to like it. So, well, I guess that's me thanking you.
But we have
I try my best, as you know, nothing but quality.
Yeah.
Nothing but quality. Perfect camera angles. I know the lighting is a bit bad here. Perfect lighting. Perfect script. That's what you want. And that's what I give you.
We have a spoiler alert for you. So if you don't want to hear it, close your ears. We just came up from 2 days hiking Catenango volcano right here in Antigua. So we are pretty exhausted.
We didn't sleep.
So bear with us. We haven't slept because was 5 hours up the hike. Then we stay in a campsite. Sleeping, we saw the volcano erupting all night.
Yeah, we couldn't sleep.
Full of lava and was so cold. We're not expecting to be so cold. The temperatures was less trees. We didn't have clothes for that temperature, so we couldn't sleep. And we had the volcano all the time, boom, boom. And this guy here coming several times out of the tent keys, he was quite afraid because it was the volcano. It's not the volcano that we were. That was the Catenango.
I wasn't afraid. It
was the volcano in front of us, Fuego. That's the active one.
Yeah, so it's not true. I wasn't afraid.
But we had scheduled with you, so we had to
I was a kid in a candy store. I wanted to see all the eruptions, and I was maybe a little bit scared.
I'm sorry, we cannot turn on the light. This is all the lights are on now.
Yeah, well, this is the
best we can get. I'm sorry guys. We had some people that made us some questions before, because everyone now is grading us, so maybe now... We are going to reply some questions that someone had made us before.
But thanks.
Remember that a lot of people had asked us if we're going to get some crew. And Peter, we're going to...
Oh, yeah, crew. Well, about the you've seen the boat. We haven't done a walkthrough
We
of the
haven't
boat.
because
we will do
it's
that.
still a mess. We haven't organized. It's a really bad logistic, and we're still fixing things. But we'll try to make it more tight to show you how it is inside.
It's not a very beamy boat. I would describe it as a 35-foot, 41.5-foot boat.
Yeah.
So there's not much space. And we, as you all know, we left Tampa with minimal gear, and we need to get more gear to make it safe.
More comfortable and safe.
Well, safe mainly.
Yeah.
And there's no places to put this gear. So we have to, there are 2 other bunks. Definitely one of them has
Hi,
to
Jakes
go.
from Sydney.
What's that? Who's that?
That's a guy from Sydney.
Which one?
From your city.
Oh, is it?
Jacob.
Oh, I know. No, I don't really know him.
Come on.
Sydney's
I'm sorry, you keep talking.
What was
I
he talking
see.
about? So we're going to try and get a crew. I mean, ideally, based upon the Long Reef story, it would have been better.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. John Jamrock, it's a 42-foot, but it's so narrow that the space that we have inside, it's more like a 36, 35-foot.
Yeah, it's not beamy at all. It's got a tiny stern on it. There's very little locker space. External locker space is just one. It's very small. I mean, it's not as small as 32-foot, but it's a small 41-foot. That's why I said it's a 35, 41-foot boat. It's more like a 41 measurement.
I'll do this.
Hold on, what were we talking about?
Crew.
Crew. You're going to try and get crew. I mean, ideally what we should have done is we should have worked for 3 or 4 years and bought a bigger boat, and then we would have had, say, 3 couples, and we would have had people helping with editing, and it would have been more interesting overall.
Yeah, but this beautiful human being wanted to go too quick back to the water because to keep his...
I don't know where she got the beautiful
mentally.
I mean, what's wrong with this?
So you wouldn't go insane.
What's wrong with this picture, people? Well, look, I can tell you lots of things wrong with this picture, people. Number one, this beautiful lady who's next to me and actually doesn't want to physically vomit when she looks at me. What? I'm just making stuff up. And there's something wrong with my hair, but everyone knows that. Everyone says I should get a haircut. Well, this is called economy, people. Economy.
No, I did my haircut just a week ago.
You saw the haircut last time. Oh, you see what I look like? She was laughing at me.
No, but this time was quite good. Stop it. Don't wreck my job.
The last time you gave me a haircut looked like I had a bowl cut.
Yeah, but that was the
and I said,
one.
does it look all right? And she goes, it's
very
very nice.
It's really good. I did a good job. All of you were complaining that he had a big hair.
Yeah.
And
Stop
I did a
complaining,
favor
people.
to society.
I am what I am. Anyway,
So
I'm going to start reading. So you do what you can with
you
what you
haven't
can do.
answered all the crew.
What?
I will.
We're going to try
We're going to try.
Get crew.
But now until we cross the Panama Channel, we're just going to be just our two to try to enjoy each other because we have already 2 patrons on board. So we want to have some time alone. And we're going to try to have someone to do crossing. Pacific crossing.
I'm amazed how many people we got looking so far. I'm amazed it's more than 10. I mean, I'm really amazed it's more than 3. But, 10's pretty good.
We're going to try to get crew to cross the Pacific. But we need someone that's actually already
better
a sailor
than the Hitler do.
and has good sailing skills because I'm still learning. So it will be better to have someone that already knows what you're doing instead of having 2 useful people, me and the other guy.
Well, she's certainly not useless.
So if you are quite a good sailor, you can try and get in contact with us. We don't know when we're going to do the crossing yet, but
we got some issues with actually crossing the Panama Canal. We've had some estimates, and quite frankly, those estimates are terrible, people.
What do you mean?
The estimates. People have written in and said, oh, you're going to cross the Panama Canal, it's going to be $3,000.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, so we don't quite know when we're going to get across. We might just hang on the East Coast until,
for a while, until we get all
until
the
it
funds.
erodes away, and then we'll make our own way through. I don't know. We'll work it out, people.
Someone was asking if we're going to cross the Panama Channel or going through Cape Horn. We're going to go through the Panama Channel. That's for sure. We just don't know when we're going to do it, but we're going to do it.
I give my left leg to do a Pacific crossing. Well, good on you, John Jaromak. Normally, I'm asking payment of a left testicle, but left leg, it's close. I'm not sure if...
It's hurting Paul's testicle right there.
Paolo, our single audience from Guatemala, our single Guatemalan support. Actually, that's not true.
No, we met Juan. Hi, Juan, if you're there. We met him in a van when we're going
Juan.
to Lake Atitlan.
Yeah, we're on a tiny little bus, and he goes, "Excuse me.
I know you.
Is this you?"
You? And he shows the phone with the YouTube channel. Is this you?
Yeah. And he was an amazing guy. He's doing wonderful things with kids and robotics.
But we're going to show you that when we have on the
spoiler
video.
Alert. Sorry.
Don't be more spoiler
from
than
Finland. Gosh.
Okay,
Finland.
let's go to...
My goodness. So many people from so many places.
So let's start from the top. Someone I saw was asking about how it is going with the deep keel in the reefs. You can answer that.
Okay. Surprisingly enough, knowing my history with long reef, you'd think that when we go to Belize, because Belize, you really need to go there with a 4.5 foot, 5 foot draft.
To someone that's watching and doesn't know, Great Barrier Reef in Australia, it's the biggest barrier reef. The second biggest barrier reef, it's in Belize. That's right.
Now, Belize is quite shallow, and the water's quite clear, but if you're in the outer reef...
Margarita!
If you're in the outer reef, it's a bit milky. And so if you've got a 4.5, 5 foot draft, you're going to be better able to sail Belize. We had 6'4" draft, and miraculously, we did not hit anything.
Canada, Portugal.
We got close, but we didn't hit anything. So what was the question? The question was, in the reefs, Belize, certainly it's going to be a bit difficult.
It was
with
difficult.
Our draft, yes.
But we did it through. We didn't wreck.
Yeah, but we didn't see many.
We didn't went so close as we would if we had long reef.
And also, we didn't go to places.
As Peter was being super, super cautious.
Yeah.
And we had always someone, me or Dwayne, with the patron that was with us. Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, hi, Dwayne.
Dwayne is awesome because we had a problem with our wind vane. How you call it?
Yeah, wind vane.
Wind vane generator was broken, and he looked at it and said, blah, 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 something needs blah, blah, blah to be fixed. And they send us that from
Guatemala. That's 3 of you. I'm so surprised. I mean,
he sent us what we need to fix.
My goodness.
To Rio Dulce, so we have it. We're going to fix it.
Nino Oquendo, Puerto Rico. How do you find out about our Chrome channel? I don't know. Is your engine all good now? Yes, the engine is all good.
You can say what was the problem because we haven't said it. Well, it's another spoiler, maybe.
No, we had the discussions and the thing. Yes.
I know it's coming now. Or it's already online. What's the problem with the engine?
Essentially, it's this. When you overcrank the engine, there's not enough exhaust pressure to blow the water out through the water lock, up through all the piping, up over the loop that stops the water siphoning in and out. So essentially, when we were trying to crank it to bleed the system, we got water in through the exhaust. So that's the problem with the motor. That's fine. We've set up a procedure where we're not going to have that problem again. If you read the comments from that episode, it's all been handled. I love you, Margarita.
Robert Skillings. How's
Margarita.
Margarita is with a D, is the Portuguese way. Margarita, it's with a T, it's Spanish. I'm with the D, guys.
Okay, now Lee Shannon says, do you still own the stuff of the old boat? No, we lost it all.
No, we didn't.
It's probably all in the hands of a whole bunch of sailors that have wandered past and picked it up.
And the ones who didn't have the time is...
A lot of people said, when you got picked up, why couldn't you do this? Why couldn't you do that? When you get picked up by someone, when you get rescued, you don't dictate how to get rescued. These people were nice enough to go out of their way by 8 to 10 hours. They had a full boat of people who are paying customers, and when they say they're picking us up at 5 a.m., they're picking us up, and that's it. And there's not much gear you can take. So unfortunately, that's right. Unfortunately, we got some gear.
We got some
but
gear.
How much do you take?
Because I already had prepared some things just in case they would allow us. And Peter said, you don't need to worry because they won't allow us to take anything. Normally it's just
the minimal.
People and
we took 10 times the amount that a normal, I think, rescue situation would allow.
They were really good to us. They said, if you want, you can bring more stuff. So we tried to take as many stuff as you could, but most of the stuff was underwater except the things we had rescued before. So
yeah.
it was it.
I love you, Margarita.
I had here,
35 foot, 1 foot, 40 foot, yeah.
Robert is asking, how's the boat work going?
How's the boat working? No, how's the boat working is in, how does it sail?
I thought it was boat working, fixing the rest. Let's say the sailing.
Well, okay. How's the boat working? Look, it's pretty
different.
Yes, it is. Look, without sounding like a 2-year-old that's dropped his lolly in the dirt and can't, eat it again, it's certainly different to long reef. It's difficult in a lot of ways. It's different to long reef, but it's a wonderful boat in itself.
Yeah,
it's a cutter rig.
It's a safe boat.
It is. It's a cutter rig. Because I wanted an encapsulated keel and people going, oh, you're crazy, what are you doing this? There are reasons behind that, and I'm going to do a video with patrons and discussing what I would regard as, well, what my ideal monohull would be. So that's going to be coming up. It sails quite well. I thought it would go a bit better to windward, but, I'm not the greatest sailor. A lot of people think, oh, you're a great sailor. No, I'm not. You put me in a race and I'll probably be in the last 3. And that's, anyway. I'm not trying to be modest or humble. It's just the way it is. I start concentrating on something else.
For example, me, I'm not used to the boat leaning so much. Out of the sun, and it comes a really strong gush. It goes.
Yeah. And
then sometimes I don't know what to do.
But Margaret is going great. I let her alone when we came into Belize, which is an interesting thing because you have to come. We came in the Eastern Channel, which is quite a big channel. It's a shipping channel where all the big cruise ships come in. But then we diverted off to get to Belize City through the banks, and she was in charge of that, and she was going to windward great, and she was cranking on the sails. I have no doubt in my mind that if we had 3 weeks of continual sailing every day, Margarita would be a better sailor than me. I'm not saying that.
I just don't
bullshit.
feel confident yet.
There's something about girls and sailing. They can feel the stress in the rigging, whereas guys go, yeah, it's cranking on, yeah. and so I look forward to when we get 3 continual weeks of sailing, she's going to be way better than me. What do we got here? Keep on going down.
Going down.
Ha, ha, ha. Mm-hmm. Good on your jokes. I'm glad you did. Yeah. Are you married? Yes. Yeah, we got married. We've been married for quite a while now. So, yes, we did get married.
Yeah.
Why? Did you want pictures of the wedding? My goodness, people. Well, I can probably give you a couple.
No, that's still private.
Oh, sorry. Marguerite, what you got to understand, I don't know, she might get upset with me. I might get a backhander here. Sorry, another backhander.
No.
So Marguerite is a very private person, and I think we should all be delighted in how much we actually get to see her. I know everyone's looking at my ugly mug on the thing going, oh, it's selfie, oh, it's all about you. I am trying, people. I am trying to get this beautiful face to take over all of my jobs, and hopefully one day you won't see me at all.
No.
And then I guess I'll get a lot more viewers. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so Margaret is quite private, so we try to be respectful for that, but she's getting more and more open to it.
I'm getting used to the camera. So, because normally if the camera would be always there, it doesn't bother me. It's just Peter puts the camera right on my face. So sometimes it's not nice.
That's not, well, it is true. But
and he already had the blog when I met him, so I just have to put up with it.
Yeah, you just have to put up with it. I just love her accent and the way she says things. And her sound effects. Do the sound effects of the earthquake. I mean the volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we might shave it off. Shave it all off. Well, I'll give you a preview of what I look like. Look at the size of those ears, people. Look at that. I actually put the hair down and it's like creates a aerofoil. Otherwise, if I'm walking anywhere in any headwind, I go backwards.
Someone is asking, what's your favorite whiskey? Well, I hate whiskey. Peter might like it. I'm a rum girl. I like rum a lot. That's my lecture drink.
And look,
so that's the pirate of the drink. Pirate drink. And look what we
Paolo,
got!
look what Paolo gave us.
The best rum ever. Zacapa. This is all mine.
5 times world champion people. Generally, I don't even know these fancy. Don't break it. I don't know these fancy rums. We bought some nasty Belize rum, and if you sniff it, you just get a headache just by sniffing it. So.
Someone is asking, did you work after the accent? Yes, we did.
Yeah,
we worked.
Actually, why don't you? We got another question that people are interested in. You, what did you do before you met me? Well, she probably had a lot more fun.
So my background is I'm a marketeer. I study marketing and I worked for some years. And I was not happy with my career. So I decided to take a year off and go to Australia.
Tell them about before the stuff, when you went to Mozambique. Okay.
Can I keep going?
Sorry, people.
Thank you. So I went for Australia for a year and decided to travel and work at the same time and doing stuff there. I always liked it, that it's horses, horseback riding, and any activity that will be related to the ocean. And I just ended up going to work to Peter's boat.
Yep.
To edit videos. And then I just ended up staying.
For an editor. And Margarita went, yeah, I'll do that. And
well, I never edited any video before, so I have to learn on the boat.
Yeah.
Watching videos and Peter trying to teach me.
I had absolute confidence in her learning the editing stuff, and her looks was by no means what made me choose her in the first place. So no, I'll have none of that, people.
I had a phone interview and it went quite well.
Yes.
That
was it. No, it was. She was very good on the phone interview.
I was good.
You were good. What? No, you were excellent. All right, I'm in trouble, people.
So then I went, and someone asked before, when did I went to the boat? So I entered Long Reef in May 2007. So since May 2007, then we are, you say groupies? How do you say in English? Well, that we've been together.
So
that I've been on the boat with you.
Oh, you've been on the boat
since May 2007.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah. 17, yeah.
So I was reading this. I'm like a typical male. I can only do one thing at a time. So I was reading this and I wasn't paying attention. If I start talking when I'm walking, I just fall over.
Dun, dun, dun. Hey.
Why can't you swim? That was a joke, Rob Self 2018. I was just joking that I can't
Hi, Billy.
swim.
Now you don't need to pay to talk to us.
Billy Lafont. He's
a great supporter.
He's an excellent supporter. He somehow has got it in his brain that he has to give us money
to talk to Peter.
To talk to me. And I'm always happy to talk to
Billy. And I say, Peter, you have a message. He said, okay. He said, okay, now I need to talk with Billy. I said, why? Because I have to.
Because he gave us some more money. But you don't have to, Billy. But good on you. Thank you very much. What else have we got here?
I would give me left.
Yeah, we've already done that.
Yeah.
Crossing Panama Canal should be around 1800. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah.
That's with. Don't get out without an agent. Yeah, we need to do some
get
search
4
and
line
how
handlers for 2 days, and they're apparently $100 a pop. I haven't really investigated.
We haven't investigated.
People
yet.
have been telling us.
So we're not. We just have a roughly idea.
Reach out to Untitled Lines. Nike did it all by herself for very little. I don't know what that means, but we'll check that out.
Well,
sorry, people.
We just to check it.
Yes, I can swim. I've already handled that. Can we keep going down? From Finland, Pete 78 from Finland. My goodness, good on you, Pete from Finland.
Nike. Someone said watch Nike. Well, someone said the same 2 person already said Nike.
Okay.
So we have to check this. Thank you for the tip, guys.
Thank you for the tip, guys. Good on you.
No, it's going to.
We've done that.
Jesus, why does this go?
For some reason, people, our screen is
this
blanking
is
out.
It disappears, then I have to come all down again to see all the message.
I don't know why it's doing that. You guys are super fun. Enjoy your styles. Yeah.
What is
thank
that?
you. That's true.
sorry.
We are super fun. I can't deny it any longer.
Only get a sell on that thing, or you still patching FT bags. What? I don't understand.
What's that? See, now it just did it just cleared the screen
cleared
again.
the screen again.
So you have to, and it's not coming back.
I don't know. I don't know this in English.
Finally get it. Oh, geez, now it's going.
FT bags? I don't know.
Okay, the guy.
How are the people in Guatemala?
Look,
people on the best people we met
Guatemala.
now, Guatemalans.
Look, I haven't really done much world traveling.
Well, we did Mexico.
The Floridians went out of their way to help us, and quite frankly, I didn't deserve any of it, but they did anyway, and that makes all the difference. So the Floridian people have a special spot in my heart. Yeah. Mexico, well, I don't know if I have too many Mexican supporters, but quite frankly, Mexico was not bad. Belize was worse. Belize was way more corrupt, at least with what we had to face with. Have they seen that episode yet? No, but I'm just letting you know. Belize is more a beautiful area, but Guatemala is different. Going from Belize to Guatemala is like having a breath of fresh air, and the people are wonderful. They really are. They're wonderful people. Paolo's very happy with that comment, but I'm not saying it because Paolo got us the rum and he set up all of this. It's just a fact of life, people, and you'll read that in all the blogs. You don't feel they're trying to take advantage of you all the time. Yeah, Florida friends are nice. No, they're better than nice. They went beyond any call of any duty, beyond any friendship, beyond anything. They helped us without asking anything in return. I met Bill for 30 seconds on a wharf as we were putting the boat up, and he's basically he's my dad. Yeah. He welcomed us in his home because the boat was super hot. We couldn't sleep inside. We're melting. After a while, that's right. So and there were many more people in Florida. So Bob is great. Bob. I mean, without Bob and Dwayne and Tim. Without Bob, half the gear on the boat wouldn't be there. And Frank that helped us a lot. Adam. Yeah, and Richard. Oh yeah, look, we had Frank. 2 Richards. Frank, Bill, Bob, Dwayne, Wayne. Yeah, Wayne. Oh, Wayne. How much help have you been? And he's been giving us lots of advice. I hope you're feeling better, Wayne. I hope you're actually watching. He actually gave us a drone. And a GoPro. And a GoPro. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to film underwater stuff because we didn't have anything. Gear got trashed. So, but we're still learning. Well, Peter is still learning to fly the drone. Oh, I'm a drone pilot, mate. Yeah, people. It's not. I'm not even going to try because I'm not the drone type girl. Terrible. I'm just going to destroy it. Whatever. Margarita is a gold manufacturer. Whatever she touches, it turns to gold. You'd be fine on the drone. I'm a bit useless though. I ran into my head and I cut my ear off. Well, part of it. Yes. Anyway, that what do we got? That was in the Kimberleys. I have to put up. This is going crazy. I don't know. What I cannot read it. Sorry, people. This is jumping around for some reason, and it's hard to. We're trying to answer as much stuff as possible. Ale is better than lager. I don't know where that came from. What about Sally? Hi, Larry. We know you love Sally. Yeah. Sally, we think Sally's okay. I didn't met her, but she's more than okay. She's from Denmark. Sally was from Denmark, so probably she's back in Denmark. She's especially and to safe. Come on the boat. And I had a phone interview with her, or a Skype interview, and she said, "Oh, Peter, I'm taking a risk on your boat." And I went, "Yep." Oh, I was thinking, "Yep, I agree with that." But come nonetheless, and she did. And how much fun was she? Timothy Jones. Is this our Timothy? Our Tim? No, Timothy's Lawton. No. What else does the boat need? Well, how long have you got? But we're not talking about, this is not fundraising thing. This is just to get This is not to discuss problems. We still need some things, but we're going to get it with time. Well, that's right. So, look, as you know from that episode when I bought the boat, I said, look, see that doesn't work. Didn't buy it for that. Margarita said, I took it too far. Well, I was just telling you the way it was. So we still need plenty of stuff, but this is not for that. This is for you to ask some questions and we just answer, and maybe you get to know us a bit more. For example, Paolo, he said, I know you guys. I know you. I know you. You don't know me,
Okay.
but I know you.
No, we were walking on the street.
Oh, yeah.
You tell it.
No, you tell
No,
the story.
I don't know how to tell it properly.
Okay, well, number one, see this? See this? This apparently is
everyone asks him for weed. Do you want some ganja? Do you want some weed?
I'm not talking about normal like guys selling weed. I'm talking about, 15-year-olds and old mothers and wheeling the prams and they go, you want some weed? It's good weed. And so I've had that the whole day, and then Paolo rocks up next to us, recognises us in a bike, and he goes, I'm here to detain you. And I thought, oh no, someone slipped something in me and they're going to go rock up to jail and put me in jail. But he was just jesting. It sort of gave me a heart aflutter, and I was ready to run. Leave Margarita behind and run like the wind. That's not true, people.
Like
That's
Luís,
not true.
like it's like como tu fazes com a Joaninha, Luís.
What?
Remember when Luís
Joanna
was selling it?
They're not watching it. Don't say that. They're not going to know. So what else? What were we talking about? Yeah, so that's how we met Paolo, and he is our number one fan in Guatemala, and he's bought us the rum and a whole heap of black beans? Black bean cans for our larder.
So we don't starve on our crossings, on our sailings.
Guess what, Boo-Boo? Yes, this boat does have a fridge. Now, a lot of people are going, what's Boo-Boo? What is this? Do a search on Boo-Boo and all his comments. And all of his comments is about a secret fridge. I think they're wonderful. People think he's having a go at me. Yes, he is having a go at me. Good on him. Everyone have a go at me. That's great. Boo-Boo's comments always make me smile.
Yeah,
I have been down somewhat of late in the past, and I look at a Boo-Boo comment and they're wonderful. But Boo-Boo, guess what? I'll let you in a secret. Yes, this boat does have a fridge. You know how hard it is to buy a boat in America without a fridge? Jesus, it's just not possible. You just can't do it. But it's going to be decommissioned. I see it already has been decommissioned. We kept it going for Tim and Dwayne because they came on the boat.
And I had my yogurt. And, and cheese while it was on.
And so all of the beans are going into the fridge because we don't really need it because ours is a very small energy consumption boat. It is because we've only got 2 tiny panels and a wind generator broken.
Hopefully it's going to work, and then we're going to generate more energy.
So we can't have a fridge anyway. So Boo-Boo, yes, you caught me out. Yes, I do have a fridge, but it's going to be decommissioned. Ha ha!
Ladge 5126. Yes, I've been to Azores, and you should go if you haven't yet. It's beautiful, and everyone that might go to Portugal, sell it there, that's a must go. It's just huge mountains to hike and hot springs. You just have to go there and see it by yourself.
I think people would like to know about your stint in...
What stint?
You're in Mozambique, no?
People don't even know I was there.
Yeah, no, but people are interested in your past, and I think it's interesting. Sorry, I might have touched on it. Margarita did some volunteer work with an orphanage in Mozambique. But anyway...
Yes, I went for 3 months for an orphanage. You should check Amigos de Inharime. That's in the state of Inhambane. If you would like to work with some...
Billy just said, check your PayPal.
Oh, if you'd like to work with some girls that need some help, you can go there and spend some time with them. Normally, you help them after their school, with their studies, with their homework. You play a lot with them, especially with the young girls, because they haven't gone to school yet, but they need a lot of support and love because most of them, they are orphans. If they're not orphans, they have at least a mom, but she's not able to take care of their kids financially or because
addiction.
They're just not able to do it.
Anyway.
And those girls really need a lot of love and financial support too, because the nuns need money to keep we have 121 girls there. So if you want to have a look, have the page Amigos de Inharim. It's called Friends of Inharim. You have a look, and you might find out more things about me. I have my testimonial there, saying how it was my experience being there with the girls and helping them. It's quite nice because the little girls, since they're small, it's not like us. We're used to when we have a baby, we cuddle the baby, we don't let them go anywhere. We overprotect our children, our babies. And they're, with 3 years old, they're already making their own bed, helping swiping the floor. So they're quite independent because they have to. Well, you go and investigate. Anyway, you might like it.
Good on you, Margarita. Sorry, I put her on the spot there. I don't think she likes that, but that's just people had asked previously what did Margarita do before. Anyway, what do we got?
I don't know what this means.
Did you win with better than Longreef? Does the new boat point to win better than Longreef? About the same, actually. A little bit disappointing, but when you have an encapsulated keel, you're always going to lose a few degrees. It's not a sporty boat, but I can hit things and not come off second best, hopefully. Anyway, what do we got here? Margarita, how old are you? I don't know. Do you want to answer that?
Well, maybe that one you have to guess. Yes, I'm way younger than I look, but I'm almost reaching 30. Yes, it is true.
Yeah, someone thought she was 19 or 18. And
now add more 10,
yeah,
and you'd be on the right path.
That's right. And so, and there were some not very nice comments directed at me. Actually, there's actually a whole bunch
really
of not
nasty
nice
comments. That's not nice, people.
I want to know. Look, I'm sure there's some people that really hate me out there that are watching, right?
If you don't like us, don't watch it.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
Just make it easier for you and for us.
I just don't understand.
We don't have to put up with you too.
Yeah. So, anyway, I just don't quite understand it. But anyway, hi there. In any case,
so in my case, how many years I've been sailing? Well, it's not years, it's months. So I was for 3 months, almost 4 months in Longreef.
Yeah.
And that doesn't count actually as sailing because I was almost all the time inside the boat while the boat was being sailed because I was editing the boat, editing the videos. But yeah, I sailed a bit and I was already got used to Longreef and I felt comfortable because it wouldn't lean, so I didn't feel so dangerous. Even Peter said it's way more dangerous because it goes faster. But I think I was getting good.
What's that, Longreef?
With Longreef.
Yeah.
At least when we did the crossing, I was happy.
To work all the time on the videos.
Yeah, that's true. He was forcing. At least you have to do one video a day.
No.
Oh yes.
What are you doing? People are going to be writing in about that. I'm going to have 1,000.
Okay, but I used to do one video a day, so I was quite good. I did my job.
Yeah. The reason why she was doing that while we were sailing is because when we got to places, she wanted to have time free. And that was her decision. I used to say, let's do it at night. You know, we'll do it at leisure.
No, at night we don't have energy. Because we don't have a generator.
That's true. Well, you know, she's always thinking, Margaret.
And then he would get upset with me because I'm a more night person. I like to work on the computer at night. And then he would say, it's already 12.4. 12.4. You cannot build in 12.4.
Oh, yeah. She used to suck that battery dry. I tell you. Anyway, what do we got? Go Freedom patrons. We hope you get a mega yacht someday. Yeah. Well, look, it would certainly be easier. Well, not a mega yacht. Certainly
just
not.
A cat. That would be nice.
Gone are the days of getting a cat, my dear.
A kitty.
I think in some respects it would have been better to hold out. Mind you, you guys wouldn't have liked it much, and we bought a bigger boat so we could have more crew. I think in hindsight, it's just that to live in, they say, okay, here I'll go back. They say if you've been 2 years on a boat sailing and you're sort of out of society, you go tropper. Well, I was certainly tropper, and to get me,
he goes
when
crazy
I lost
every
the boat,
time we go to port. He starts getting all nervous. I'm going to have a nice steak or some things that we don't have. And he gets let's go, time to go. Yeah. We need to leave. We too much time. We need to go.
I like to leave the port before I even get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, So it would have been better to get a bigger boat. Then we would have had more crew, and it would have helped with the videos. It would have been less stress because Margarita, whatever she does 1,000%, and she just puts such a crazy amount of time in getting the videos out to you and putting them. You know from my previous videos that they were a certain quality. Well, the quality is improved. Now, good on her for that, but I think she's putting too much effort and she's not really enjoying the trip so much. So maybe if you make some comments, like some people make some comments saying, oh, Margarita, have some time off. Enjoy yourself. Yes, you should enjoy. Sorry, this way. You should enjoy yourself.
Oxnate, yes, it doesn't spoil me. It makes me, when I'm on the lead, it makes me do everything by myself, and it doesn't help me when we're selling.
Oh yeah,
I'm lying. He helps me when it's the wind is getting strong because we don't have self-tailing winches. So when it's really getting a bit stronger, I can actually not hold the rope too tight and one at the same time. He has to pull the rope because it's too much strength, so I have to do one with the two.
But you're right, yeah. So she is in charge. She was in charge for that day, a whole day, and actually she's out better than me that day. So you know,
but
I said 3 weeks.
Him to be present because I don't trust myself yet.
Yeah, well, you ought to. No. Anyway, yes, wedding pics. Okay, Tom. I think
one day
we'll have a discussion about that. Hey guys, hey Joe
He's
Black.
napping forever.
Aussie. Oi. Mike Roberts, I don't know, thumbs up for Mike.
How are you liking the Dyneema rigging?
Well, there's...
He's protecting all the stays. The Dyneema is putting the plastic from the hoses all around because all my babies.
Well, look, the Dyneema is excellent stuff. If you haven't ever considered it, you got rocks in your head, people. You should see Steve from the Yacht Rigger at St. Petersburg. He's an excellent guy. He will walk you through it. The beautiful part about the rigging is you can see when it's going to fail, people. Stainless steel is not this magical, mystical thing that survives the salt elements. Far from it. Please do some research yourself. Don't listen to a crazy-headed person like myself. Do some research. You can see the Dyneema failing and you can go, oh, I need to replace that, which you can do yourself anywhere if you've got some spare stuff. And the thing is, when you do see it, let me finish. When you do see it failing, the actual fact is probably still 3 times stronger than the stainless steel that it's replacing anyway at that time. So when you're going, oh, it looks bad, it's still way stronger than stainless. So in that regard, I think please do some research. Don't listen to a crazy-headed person like myself. Talk to Steve from the Yacht Rigger and do your own research and come to your own conclusions.
I'm a man. Whiplash. Yes, Portuguese are the mariners. Plukky. Yes, they are. We discovered almost half the world.
Well, you did discover half the world with an agreement with Spain. Yes. So yeah.
Yeah, we got to have Brazil.
It's actually more than you think, people.
Brazil,
the history
Angola,
books are not
Cape
entirely
Verde,
true,
Mozambique, Saint Tomé in
Macau, which
India.
is in China.
Yeah, and we discovered Australia too. It's on a library in Victoria.
Yeah,
we didn't conquer it because we're quite small, so we don't have the people to colonize every single place.
Yeah, so and yeah, the history books are not entirely right if you believe some people. But yes, they were great mariners.
Yeah, we were great. Now we're not so big. We're still really good.
Of course you are. You're representative of Portugal.
No, I'm great. Portuguese are great. It's just the nation is not in the best shape at the moment.
Yeah. Don't know how that worked. Anyway. Anna, you're going to get another crew eventually. We are trying to, when we get some more gear that we need for the crossing and we put it all in its proper place, we'll see if we can fit. It's just that there's so little space to put the gear that we might have to use both bunks, and then it's just going to be Margaret.
One of the bunks, it's already Peter's gear. He took the bed off.
One of the bunks is already
against
gone.
my consent.
So there's a double in the V V-berth. At
So
front.
that's our bed.
And then there's a quarter berth, a really narrow quarter berth. Literally, you would have to be anorexic and maybe 12 years of age
port and
to
starboard.
actually fit in there. So that's just not good for anything. The other one where Dwayne and Tim slept will have to probably be used for some storage. So it's good. It's a bit difficult.
We're working
it out.
At least we have to receive family when they
Are you working on a new intro? I like the old one so much that I don't want to get rid of it. But yes, we are working on a new intro. But that is not in.
It's not a priority now.
In the top 10.
Because we don't have enough footage. We don't have good footage to make a nice, decent intro that we'd like to present to you. So you just need to have patience, and it will come up eventually.
It'll come, but it's a bit of a reminder.
Well, everyone likes that intro, so.
Yeah, actually, no, 2 people don't.
No, some people don't like the music because they say it's annoying.
Yeah, well, 2 people. Good on you, people. Thank you for voicing your opinions. That's what I like about everyone. What's that?
I don't know. What.
Caught the preggers yet? I think he's saying, "Are you pregnant?"
No.
No.
Most women put up with their men. You're damn right, John.
Well, don't say it with so much conviction. Give me a bit of break saying, "Oh, no, Peter, he's a breeze to live with. He's wonderful. He's always doing things right. He does this for me. He never gets anything wrong. He always closes the cupboards. He always puts the washing up right. He never leaves clothes on the floor." That's why you're supposed to say.
How close to Venezuela will you come? That's to you. I don't know.
We don't want to go too close to that at all.
We don't want to be robbed because there's a lot of pirates in the Venezuelan coast.
Probably within the next 3 months, we are going to get out of Rio Dulce, and we're going to maybe go to Roatan.
Honduras.
Yeah, in Honduras, the Honduras Bay Islands. We're actually probably going to sail north to Belize because we've heard stories about pirates watching people coming out of Rio Dulce. So we're going to head north, and then we'll come in from the northwest into Roatan. If we do get a good weather window, we're going to miss that.
Margarita.
I'm sorry. I finish saying something? Because there's a big hump. To get out of Rio Dulce to get against the easterly winds, it's 300 or 400 miles I need to cover. And, it's going to be a bit difficult. So probably head north to Belize. What else we got? Naples. Oh, Naples, Florida. There you go. Bundy Rum. Yeah, Bundy Rum. I haven't seen that for a while.
Go to Zacapa.
Yes, she does like Bundaberg rum. But we're not much drinkers, people. We don't drink too much. We might have we don't have much at all. That bottle of rum that Paolo gave us probably last a year. But we'll be enjoying it.
Bickering like a true married couple.
Mr. Humpy, awesome couple. He's obviously watching another live stream and got confused and he wrote the wrong thing.
How did you like the States? Well, we didn't travel on the States, so we cannot say if we enjoyed the geography of your country. But we liked a lot the Americans that we made friendship
with. Yeah. It says, why not stay in the US for a while? Because we had a 90-day
visas. What was not actually was the waiver program.
Yeah,
they gave us
90 days to visit.
That
was at the end, and we would have had to apply for a tourist visa, and I didn't want to leave the boat and then leave the country, and then there might have been a complication.
Because to apply to the tourist visa, we have actually to leave America.
And it could take 4 or 6 weeks or something.
American embassy in whatever country it will be. It will be better if it was in each out of countries.
So we basically had to get out, really, just to be sure we'd be with the boat.
And if they wouldn't allow us to get a tourist visa, we get a boat in US, we couldn't get in, and we had to keep paying a marina to make sure the boat was
hire
safe.
A captain, and all of these issues are, beyond our means at that moment. So we had to get out.
We had to take that.
Not because we wanted to, but we just had
to. Didn't want to take it about at that point, but
that was some phone interview. I don't know what that means. Keep on going. Hey, we got heaps. I can't believe how many people there are. Are you sure you're watching the right blog, people? This isn't Delos.
Do you ever hear from old crew members?
Yes,
That's
I
for
do.
you.
I do hear from old crew members all the time.
Groupies is good in English as well.
Love from Portugal. We love you. Well, good on you. Etelvina Santos.
You're doing good.
Well, I can read English.
Well, that's
Occasionally.
Portuguese.
Billy Boy. Oh, there's Billy Boy. Laughing his fat ass off.
Shut up.
And then he says, shut up. All right. I'm checking my
Are you
PayPal, Billy.
planning going
Otherwise, I'm
through
not
the
talking to you. I'm only kidding.
Panama Channel? Yes, we're going to cross the Panama
That's
Channel.
right.
We answered that previously.
I've hit a new low in life. I'm currently drinking Bailey's from an old leather shoe.
At least it's a leather shoe. It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be like a plastic.
Yeah.
What do you call those crap?
And you're drinking Bailey, so that's
Crocs.
quite good too.
All right, what do we got?
Did shorts with...
No, don't worry about that one. I'm from Jose Lopez. We got 4.
Hola, Jose.
Hola,
Forte.
indeed. Oh, look, if you want to come and visit or whatever, we're at Rio Dolce or
Yeah,
send us a
because we're
message.
going to go back tomorrow to Rio Dolce. Today is the last day we are here in Antigua.
We had to come here just to get good internet.
Any
and
planes,
to meet wonderful Paolo, of course.
Any planes to sail to Europe, Portugal? No, unfortunately, we do not have planes to sail to Portugal or Europe because we're going to cross to the Panama Channel to go to the Pacific side.
Yeah, and we're going to try and go to the Pacific for quite a while.
Yeah.
We're going to try and find little islands that that are not on the usual route that people go to. Usually when you sail into Polynesia or something, you miss quite a few islands and very few people sail back east to go visit these places, and we're going to try and find some of these little gems.
So we just have the locals and no...
Well, there mightn't be anyone there. You know me, I like having no one around. So that, but we'll see. Look, there's so many islands in the Pacific. If we went and visited one every day, I mean, I'd need 3 or 4 lifetimes. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's too much.
There's just so many there. So we'll do our best.
Where are you now? We are in Guatemala, at the moment Antigua, but our boat is in Rio Dolce, more specifically in the town of Fronteras. That's where we're going to head tomorrow and stay for 1 month more until the hurricane season stops.
2 or 3 weeks. Whenever we can get a good window. And
we're going to go.
The water temperature gets...
To Rocketown.
Just drops a little bit more, and we'll try and get out there. All right, how are we going?
Everyone wants to know. Any children in the near future? No, there wouldn't be in the near future because we want to enjoy ourselves a lot and enjoy a lot of the world first, and then maybe.
All right, keep going down.
And
John Jaramak, I've been enjoying your channel for a year or more now. Well, good on you, John. Thank you very much. Top staff.
Yes, David, we intend to go to Samuk Champagne and to another places that we don't want to disclose now.
Yeah.
You have to see in future videos.
She doesn't want to, spoil them.
Yeah.
Love y'all. Oh, probably from the States.
Oh.
Okay, they're from the Gold Coast. Australia. He's in saying it right. Andrew Archer. Good on you, Andrew. I used to, what did you call it? I used to anchor in the mud hole. Do they still call it the mud hole? Just opposite the...
Dive the wreck of Long Reef.
Well, you've already dived the wreck to get in the food on the day.
At the time we did. Now it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
It's reef for fishies. Been to the shack and yes, we've been to the shack. We had a really nice night on the shack. They had live music, was really good. And Sundog too. We had live music there too. With Mike singing and John and really nice people that we made friendship. Rio Dolce has a really big sailing community. Everyone helps each other. It's just good.
Yeah.
It makes you feel welcome.
It's a funny destination for sailor boats because you're trapped there. You're trapped in the corner.